Hello everyone, it's Matt before doing a brand new video. So today, if you know anything about Chris Chan, you know that recently some big stuff happened. God damn. The reason I'm so late to this, if you can't tell by my voice, I do actually currently have COVID. It's not ideal. I'm making a recovery, we're all good. Just bear with me. We've got a lot to go through, but I'll try and do it as quick as I possibly can. So if you know who Chris Chan is and you're aware of what he does, skip to this point. Right here. But that's fine. That's fine. Go for it, please. Before then, I better explain who he is.
This does not even deserve a captain's log introduction, because this is dead serious.
Christian Weston Chandler, now known as Christine Chandler, is just an internet celebrity. Someone who got famous off of being a bit of a nerd, a bit of a strange person. Chris Chan is best known for making Sonichu. Sonichu is his strange love child of Pikachu and Sonic that he made, you know, a lot of comics about, which were incredibly strange. A lot of them got a bit intimate, and as the years went on, it devolved into some dark and some strange stuff. To understand Chris Chan, you have to understand that he was brought up in quite a twisted and strange environment. A lot of trolls, a lot of not so nice things happened to him. That doesn't excuse a lot of the stuff he's done in the past. He is not a very nice guy in general. That's my personal opinion. I believe I'm a neutral. I don't hate on him. I don't love him. I'm not a fan. I just believe he's done a lot of bad stuff. At the same time, some of that stuff can be, you know, related to his trolls. I've spoken about it before. That you got Blue Spike, you got Clyde Cash, you got the Idea Guys, all these kind of people who just tormented Chris and made him believe certain things, made him do certain things, very demeaning things, horrible things. I'll be honest, all you really need to know is Chris Chan is very, very famous. Quote unquote, the most documented person in the world in terms of sheer detail, because he was the first internet celebrity. People didn't treat him how you would treat a celebrity these days. People treated him kind of like it was a zoo. They researched every single bit of his life. Everyone knows where he lives. Everyone knows what he does. Everyone knows what he's done since the age of about 20. It's ridiculous. That leads us on to today.
You want me to calm down?
Why is this the end of an era? Why is Chris Chan now over? Well, if you haven't seen Twitter or half of YouTube, I hate to break it to you. Basically, he recently got outed for incest. Yes. He lives alone with his mother. His father passed away a few years ago. They have a strange relationship. They're often seen begging for money together for stuff they just spend on anything. And a troll of Chris Chan was basically able to get an interview with him. And in this interview, she calmly spoke to Chris, asking him a lot of questions about this incestuous relationship that him and his mother have. Just to clarify, she is 79 years old. And since the 27th of June, and continuing every 3 days until the end of July, which was when this all kicked off, the 29th of July, they would do sexual act. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright, real quick timeline. So on the 29th, the audio was leaked. The 30th, a welfare check happened, and basically he's not allowed to see his mother at the moment. And on the 1st of August, he was actually detained on charges of incest. And that's all we've really got for now. The Patreon's been shut down, everything's been shut down, he can't get any money, and he's currently in detain. And surprisingly enough, this hasn't come as a huge surprise. This was actually speculated by a lot of Chris's fans, and it's shown in a lot of fan fictions, which I'm not going to show you. I'm not a complete wrong'un. I'm not, I swear. Weirdly enough, this has actually been speculated, and a while ago said that he had met someone, a boyfriend-free girl who was over 50, who was once an accountant, and it was very much believed that this might well be his mother, which is, just saying it out loud, is just mad. It's just mental. What makes this even worse is that this isn't the worst part. The incestuous relationship between him and his mother is not the worst. It's not the worst part. Basically, his mother, she's 79 years old, as I said. She has dementia, and that just makes stuff a whole lot darker and a whole lot worse. Bear with me here.
You are so despicable, Clyde. I am going to beat your lights out. I am going to drag you right in front of everyone if we ever meet in public. I am going to shove your ass down your throat and make you eat your underwear.
So in terms of the law, I wrote a script for this a couple of days ago, and since then, Chris has actually been arrested and then moved prisons, or jails or whatever. You know what I mean. Under charges of incest. Well, it's a placeholder at the moment, but I'm not well versed in US law, I'll be honest, and they're from Virginia. I don't know everything about Virginian law, as you may tell. What I can tell you roughly from my Twitter research, which again, don't trust Twitter. I don't trust Twitter. I'm just relaying the information which I've been given. Incest like that is around a year, is what I've heard. I can't guarantee this. If anyone knows, please put it in the comments and I'll pin it and check there. But the real dark part of this is, again, the dementia. The dementia is the part that sets this apart from just your average weird family incestuous relationship. The fact that she has dementia means that potentially by the law she might not be mentally sufficient, which also means not able to consent. Potentially. And if that's the case, then legally that could lead to a rape charge. Incestuous rape on top of that, which could be up to 20 years. Now whether this goes through or not as rape, morally it's horrific. Morally it's horrendous. Having sexual intercourse with your dementia-ridden mother is just mental. It's just so mad. It's horrific. It's really bad, and I hate to say it, but Chris Chan needs a reality check, and if this is the way it has to be, then goddamn, the world is cruel. I'm not going to hold on to the law part of things too much, because again, I'm not well versed. Again, check the top comment. Hopefully, fingers crossed, someone knows something. But this takes me to my opinions. I'm not just making this video to just hop on it. I've made a lot of Chris Chan videos in the past. Listen, I'm not a leading Chris Chan content creator, don't get me wrong. I like making tidbits about different eras and different things he's done. And this is genuinely concerning. I do genuinely feel like this is the end of an era. This is the final era of Chris Chan. This is the final arc. We're leading to the epilogue. It's very concerning. In terms of Chris Chan himself, he is generally, I would say, leaning towards being a bad person, especially of recent. In the beginning, it could be seen as a lot of ignorance of his situation and everything, and the trolls very ignorant. But recently, with the begging for money, with this specifically, there is just no excuse for it. There is no excuse, no trolls, no family issues that you can physically use to kind of excuse this kind of thing. He may well have been brought up in a very toxic household, met some very toxic people who have warped him completely as he's grown up, but it doesn't matter. This is a real life human being who has potentially done some very sick and twisted things that deserve to be punished. And this goes the same for Barb. Listen, I don't know. I'm not well versed in Barb, but she comes across as quite, just in general, as quite manipulative and not the nicest of person, and just generally, not the best person. But that has absolutely nothing to do with this whole affair. Okay, no one deserves to have to go through whatever she has gone through. Again, more will come out soon. We'll see what happened with any luck, but it doesn't matter how manipulative one person could be, how twisted the family atmosphere is. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. It's a horrific thing that needs to be punished if it is all correct how it's going on. In terms of talking about Christian, again, I make Christian videos. Will I be making any more? I don't see why not. I still think his entire life is incredibly interesting. Not in a like a good and a fun way, but it's very interesting to see how the internet and how people have twisted him and how he has reacted to all this, and this has all come about. I don't think that any Christian video, from anyone from this point on, could really be the same. I think it can be run in the same way, but you've got to think, like, be completely aware of what is now going on at the moment, like with this kind of retrospect, which is, it's not good. There's a lot of kind of fun and funny things that had happened during his life, which kind of seem a bit bittersweet now with all this going on. But will I be making more videos in the future? I don't see why not. If there's still a want and a need, kind of to have a laugh and have a look at this strange internet figure, I don't see why not. I don't see why, although we have to understand that it's happened, I don't see why we can't separate the current Christian from, the misadventures of before. Listen, I've rambled for a long time, and I think I've made my points clear. If all of this is true, if Christian really did do all of this, and his mother is really mentally deficient, Christian deserves time. I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is. Listen, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please don't like and subscribing. If you guys want any specific Christian videos, let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to have a look through some more stuff, seeing as a lot more people who didn't know about Christian are now talking about Christian, and I'm sure they'd like to know other stuff. So if you want anything like that, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please do like and subscribing. I'll be Mandy14. See ya. So I just wanted to take a sec to talk about how kind of weird it was when he actually got arrested. I'll leave the link in the video in the description, but like, he was smiling. Christian was smiling and like talking about the merge of worlds, and like it's really weird. I'm like genuinely concerned about what goes on in that guy's head. Alright, peace.